What's going on, guys? Godspeed here. Today I'm at these coordinates on Lost Island and I'll be building a Tek Lab Outpost. I've been on a bit of a tech kick lately. Be sure to check out my previous tech videos. To start this base, place down square Tek foundations in a 2x2 square pattern. Next, on the left hand side, place down 3 triangle Tek foundations, and then on the right hand side do the same. On each of these triangle foundations, place down 2 Tek square foundations. Repeat this on the other side. Next, go ahead and fill in these gaps with triangle Tek foundations. I keep saying Tek, but obviously this base could be done out of any material. Then go ahead and throw down another 6 triangle foundations at the front of the build. Continue filling these gaps in with triangle Tek foundations. And again, at the rear, let's place down another 6 triangle Tek foundations. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a tech kick lately. Tech's really not my thing, but I've done a lot of tech videos recently, so be sure to check out my tech playlist. If you've done this right, the pattern should be like this. On the square foundations, place down a Tek fence foundation. Make sure it's to the edge of the foundation and not on the floor. Do this on all of the square Tek foundations. Place one also down in the middle of this triangle foundation. Next, place down 2 Tek pillars either side, and do this on all the ones on the outer perimeter as well. I think this will be my last build for a while from Tek, unless I do something on my Twitch. My Twitch is linked in the description below. Next, place down your greenhouse walls, and then select your thatch ceiling. And place one down. And then we're looking for the blue snap point of this Tek single door frame, and we're going to flip it and place down 2, and then remove the thatch ceiling. Repeat this all the way around until you have something that looks like this. Next, take your Tek walls, and we're going to place them all around the perimeter. Also, guys, if you're not a subscriber yet, please consider being one, and also smashing that like button below. Let's go ahead and place these Tek walls all the way around the build. Yeah, on my Twitch, guys, I go live every Wednesday and every Sunday at 8 PM EST, which is 1 AM for UK time. At the front here, we're going to throw down some double Tek doors, and obviously the doors to go inside them, the door frames and the doors. Take your Tek walls and place down 2 either side of this front porchway. And now select your triangle Tek ceilings, and we're going to place them around this porch, leaving a gap at the front. Now, when placing down triangle Tek ceilings, guys, just like that, you want to make sure you're snapping them to the other ceiling and not the wall or the door frame. Little things like this are worth taking your time on. Instead of mashing down that place button, take your time when placing these ceilings down to make sure that they don't look raised and ugly. Unfortunately, the difference in height between square and triangle have that little bit of a raised lip. Maybe when this build TLC comes out, things like that will be addressed. Man, it feels like that build TLC was announced a long time ago. Hopefully we get some update on that soon. So yeah, match the pattern below and place a ceiling perimeter around this build. Now we're going to place left and right slope walls on these square parts. Now make sure you're snapping these to the square ceiling and not to the edge of the triangle ceiling. If you have to flip them, it means you've placed it on the wrong part. So just move your camera around a bit to make sure that you're getting it in the right snap point. Things like this really show up like a sore thumb once you get deeper into the build. So it's always worth taking a little bit of time to make sure you get the right snap point. Next, lay down a sloped Tek roof on top of each of these ones. Now we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some greenhouse sloped triangular roofs and place them around this roof perimeter here. Sometimes the snap points can be funny with these because this is official settings. My early videos in this channel were obviously just unofficial settings on the cluster that I admin on. I still do unofficial settings builds on my cluster, but I do that on Twitch. My YouTube is only for official settings builds now. So go ahead and lay these triangular glass roofs all the way around. I'm having good luck at the moment. I've not put one down wrong yet. As many of you guys know, these snap points on these triangular roofs can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So far, so good. Yeah, my last two builds, guys, was a Tek multi-purpose hatchery and a Tek eco farm, and then I did the Tek geometric style base. So be sure to check that playlist out. I'll link it in the description below. So the roof part is really the hero of this build. It's where we're going to go a little crazy and make it a little special. So above the triangular piece, place down a square ceiling and copy the pattern all the way around of square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. When building on these sort of patterns, if you see a triangle, you place down a square. If you see a square, you place down a triangle. Now I'm going to fill this middle in with triangular Tek ceilings. I would like to see this build done in something different than Tek. So now we're going to go ahead and select our Tek sloped roofs and place down one right hand side one, followed by a wall, followed by another wall, and we're going to do these walls all the way around. The idea is to create a inclining slope pattern. So now we're going to bring this in by one and continue this around. Now as you can see there, guys, it has two snap points. Make sure you're getting the upper snap point. Once we get inside, we're going to put another sloped right hand side wall down. And follow the pattern that I'm placing down here with my Tek walls. We're now going too high in this inner part. again, I'm going to bring it in by 1. And place another sloped right hand side wall down. So the pattern is an inclined right hand side spiral. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw down 3 Tek walls. And now 4 Tek walls. Followed by 2 more right hand side slopes. Okay, let's fill in this roof. Take your sloped roof and place them down on the front part here. And we're going to match the pattern below of square, triangle, square, triangle. Sometimes you have to place a roof down there to get the snap point. We can go ahead and remove that later. You could also use thatch for that first roof. So match the pattern below of triangle, square, all the way around. I was sort of making this roof part up as I go, so I didn't really have a sort of game plan for it. I had a rough idea of how I wanted it to look. Now once you get to here, you can go ahead and add sloped Tek roofs, 2 of them, and then carry on with your triangles. Go ahead and add 6 triangles at the back there. And now we're going to bring this up in like a shard style pattern with the Tek triangular sloped roofs. And then we'll place down the Tek walls and the left hand side sloped walls. So this is a good opportunity to show you what not to do as well as what to do. Obviously, because this is official settings, I'll have to place down the sloped walls first before placing down the Tek triangular roofs. Now I could have edited this out of this video, but I chose to leave it in because, as I've said numerous times on my channel, guys, I think it's important to show you what to do and also what not to do. Polished videos are all well and good, but I think when you're showing someone how to build, it's always good to show them the pitfalls as well as everything else, you know. So I'm going to extend this by 1, so it's coming off in like a shard style pattern, and I'll replace these walls and then remove that wall, that ceiling, sorry. On this little inner part here, this little square part, we're going to place down a horizontal metal pipe. I want it so the end is in the middle of that ceiling. On that pad, I'm going to add water, a rain collector. Place down 2 triangular foundations either side of this porchway, and we're going to place down 5 Tek stairs in this sort of crisscross pattern. Well, I've skipped ahead, guys, and I've decorated to my taste. As you can see, I've added some cables on top like an antenna. I've added a command center there and a couple of troughs with some rails at the front here. Keypads to make it look like a high-tech, sciencey sort of fiction sort of style build. And obviously everything inside is really like laboratory sort of high-tech style. Pretty simple, but a very useful chemistry outpost. Well, I hope you enjoyed that today, guys. That's the end of this build. I'll be sure to see you on the next one.